I've been better.
You've been better. What happened to you today, man? I want to know.
I've been poo-pooing and I've been puking.
You've been poo-pooing and puking. You still got your mouth
Haven't
on your mic?
slept. Huh?
Do you still have your mouth on your mic?
Yeah, I'm comfortable now.
Hmm. Okay.
I also took my pop filter off.
Your what?
My pop filter.
Pot?
Pop.
Pop. P-O-P.
P-O-P filter.
Power of the pussy.
Power of potatoes.
Power of potatoes.
Well, potatoes, we ain't got vodka. I don't know about you, but that means Russia would fall.
What? Why would Russia fall?
Without potatoes?
Right.
No vodka, brother.
Hmm. Heard. Without vodka, the Russian do not survive.
They ain't got nothing clean to drink then.
What you heard today going on? Anything cool?
We have another cyber attack. Cyber attack.
On another pipeline?
Now on the food industry.
Yeezy commented and said AMC to the moon.
Hell yeah, brother. Reached about 39.35 today at aftermarket high.
Hell yeah, man. I'm glad I still have a little bit in it.
I am making bank.
Yeezy said he making bank too.
Hell yeah, brother. Gang, gang. Ape gang. You know they're making a documentary about this, right?
AMC?
AMC, GME, all of it.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. The guys, the creators of Dogecoin are supposed to be a part of it.
Yeah. The guy, they're the creative director and another director. Well, one of them was the creative director at Leica Studios, so you know, like Cubo and like Paranorman, Caroline, and stuff like that.
He got
He's
in.
the one that making this documentary.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeezy,
did an interview yesterday.
Yeezy. I got out at 12. I didn't get in at 12, and I got back in at like like $15 or something like that. I'm upset.
You, you dumb shit.
But I made money off of Carnival with it, so I'm not upset. The money got moved into good things.
I was preaching the praises of AMC a long time ago.
Yeah. Preach your AMC God shit with your $100,000 wishes and your fucking tunnel dreams. They're not pipe dreams, they're tunnel dreams.
Yeah,
Eh,
because they're all I'm focused on.
yeah.
That's all I can see, brother, in this tunnel of darkness and decay. All I see is my future dead ahead of me. So bright I go wear sunglasses, bro.
100K is bigger than a pipe dream, brother, I think. I don't know. Um,
I don't know. All the computers say it's possible.
this is life changing money. It is life changing money, man. This is that money working for you. You're not kidding. I know. I understand it. I feel you. I'm ready to see this documentary. I want to see how many people in this generation are in on this shit.
Yeah.
I want to see if they get Elon Musk on to talk.
The best thing I think about the documentary is what it's called, the name.
Yeah.
The name of the movie, the documentary is called Apes Together Strong.
You're gonna be real here. It's not going to 1,000 or anything, but I'll take 250. I'd like to see it at 250. I could see that. That's a reasonable number. That's the first reasonable thing I've been told about AMC.
Look, when I'm a multi-trillionaire when it hits 100K, I'll give you a nice cushy position at one of my Papa Johns I own, okay?
My man said he's gonna own all the Papa Johns in Byram and the surrounding areas.
Byram, the whole southeast, if not America, brother.
My man said all of the Papa Johns in America.
I'm gonna put a bunch of them in Cuba and get them out of communism.
A AMC money. My man talking about communism.
And how it's wrong. Ooh, offensive
Ooh,
idea.
ooh. Um, I want to know if anybody else is invested into the Carnival Cruise Lines. That's had a nice big spike today.
You know how often I take a cruise, Rick?
Yeah, but you know how
I've never
often
taken a cruise.
other
You know
people
how
take
often I
cruises?
go to the movie theater, Rick?
How often?
All the time.
Yeah,
It's like 5 minutes away from me.
yeah. Fuck you and your movie theater logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big screen games.
We got a SDPK Summerlin original in the corner up here. You
I hate
guys,
that painting so much.
I love it so much. Please go follow him on YouTube. He does Minecraft videos and
I
other
haven't
stuff,
posted in months.
but he will. He's got the drive and desire now.
Not after being sick today. Maybe tomorrow.
He said maybe tomorrow. Let me adjust this light. It's fucking awful. Oh,
Rick, I want to talk about how this new cyber attack is going to crumble America's infrastructure.
how it's gonna crumble the infrastructure?
They attacked, I think it's JB Food Processing,
Yeah.
and the whole entire place has been shut down since Memorial Day.
Oof.
They contribute a quarter of all of America's food
Hmm.
to like restaurants and grocery stores.
Holy shit.
It's hamburger meat, it's pork, it's bacon, it's pepperoni, it's chicken.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Mm,
stuff.
Yeah, they can't move any of the product. It's all shut down. It's all locked out. The computers are frozen. There's another ransomware attack.
That's not good. Huh.
Yep.
What do you think's gonna be the? Are they gonna apologize like they did the first time?
I don't know.
Are we
This
gonna
is
pay them?
still developing, man.
What are they calling this? Let me look it up.
It's another cyber attack. I think pretty sure this is called JB Food Processing or something. Meat processing.
Cyber attack. FBI investigating JBS cyber attack that disrupted Australian meat and livestock industry. JBS is the largest meat and food processing company in Australia. Thousands of Australian workers have been affected. The company's local operations are expected to remain out of action until the computer systems are restored. Holy shit. White House spokesperson Karine Jean-Pierre says that
Yeah.
U.S. has contacted Russia's government about the matter and that the FBI is investigating. Australia's largest meat processing company with 47 facilities across the country, including arbiters, feedlots, and meat processing sites with around 11,000 employees. It says that the union says that 4,000 workers might lose out on a week's worth of wages due to the cyber attack. How much are they getting paid, man? Why is this such a big deal?
Imagine they get paid pretty well.
Getting on the meat cutting.
Dude, every single kind of like actual like factory labor job, it's like a pretty good deal.
Hmm.
I have like a lot of family in Indiana. None of them went to college or anything like that. They as soon as they get out of high school, they just go work in the factory or the farm because it's like 40, $50,000 a year job, which is like pretty decent. That's pretty good
Doesn't seem
above the
terrible.
poverty line.
I mean, is it a week really gonna affect these people that much? I mean, I don't know what the
It's
cost of living is in Australia.
I mean, I don't think that the problem is affecting them. I think the problem is affecting the food like chain, getting that shipped out and everything.
Okay. Hmm. And that's just shipping out to Australia, or does that go out to other countries as well?
That goes to us. We're
Oh,
a quarter. That's what I'm saying. That's where a quarter of our food comes from.
oh, I missed you saying that. Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm saying. That affects our restaurants and everything. Like, Shane's been telling me that they haven't been able to get chicken in for like 2 weeks. So the wings are like on a very restricted sale right now.
That's crazy. I know
Yeah.
for at some point there were a couple of restaurants that were out of like bacon and certain pork meats and stuff like that.
Well, the chicken is an American only problem. I don't know really what's going on about that, but there's some kind of shortage of chicken entirely in America.
Hmm. Maybe Super Size Me 2 is getting enough enough viewage that people are taking a look at the chicken industry.
I feel like it's some great reset bullshit, in my opinion.
Think so? It's part of this big plan.
The new Economic Forum League. Putting on my little tinfoil hat over here.
Hey, we don't hold back anything over here. Um, do you,
I say something racist right now, though.
oh no, I mean, I
I'm
definitely
fine. I'll say it, Rick. Fuck
no.
the Canadians.
Hey, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's what they sound like.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. What do you think our government has something to do with all this, with the cyber attack?
I've heard that idea too. That this is a false flag. Like we're trying to accelerate or some shit. The fall of the USD so we can switch over to crypto, Bitcoin, as the gold standard, and Litecoin, and Ethereum, and Doge is like silver for cash.
I I like the idea of the Doge being like silver for cash.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because I know in PA there there's like this big chain gas station called Sheets,
Yeah.
SHEETZ or something. They're now accepting Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin as payment for everything.
I
You can
like that.
buy your gas, you can buy your food, everything there, like that.
I wish they'd put one of those over here, man. That'd be the only place I went to.
Apparently, they're pretty huge too. They're like a pretty big like deal in Pennsylvania.
Like grocery store like level. Like, wait, are we talking about Wawas?
Yeah, the Wawas is in competition with them, but they're much bigger than Wawas.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a Bloodhound Gang song that goes, "Do you even know what a Wawa is?" No.
Do you even know what a come and go is?
I do know what a come and go is.
That's like a Mississippi thing right there.
Conoco, have you ever heard of those?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We had a lot of those where I was at.
I just
Jiffy Lube, Jiff Trips.
Yeah, I just love come and go because it's KUM go. Like they had to change the K because they're like, if we put C, we already know what that is.
I don't know why they didn't just go COME. Just spell the word out, man. Why you gotta be so short with it? I know the signs are expensive, but damn,
They're
man.
always the most fucking ghetto gas stations too.
What, buddy?
I need to. I figured out science in my room.
You figured out science in your room?
Uh-huh.
Well, save your science for me, and I'll come take a look at it. Okay?
He started a fire in his room.
I swear, if I start seeing smoke come out of there, I'm jumping up.
Daddy, Daddy, look, nuclear fusion.
He's been watching Kurzgesagt videos, so I mean, who knows? He could be in there creating his own nuclear reactors right now. So, I don't know, dude. Oh, I don't know if crypto is gonna be like the biggest thing in 5 years, but I think in 10 years, I think it will be. Where do you think AMC is gonna be at in 5 years?
I don't know, like $20 per share.
20?
$25 per share.
Where do you think the big spike's gonna happen?
Either this month or the beginning of next month.
We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice, and we are fucking potatoes.
Dumb money.
Dumb money.
Dumb money makes you rich, though.
If you listen to Dogecoin Millionaire,
Let me just share with you a little Summerlin proverb. See, a lot of people would say, work smarter, not harder. But here, the Summerlins have a little thing where we say, bang your head at the wall until it works. That's what I believe in.
bang your head on the wall until it works. I like it. I mean, I'm okay with it.
I live by that.
Woman found naked in Florida storm drain is rescued again.
Again?
Watch out, Florida man.
That's his girlfriend, dude. He already knows. He probably, like, left her there. One
Two
crazy night on bath salts.
2 months after the Florida incident, Lindsay Kennedy is found in Texas tunnels.
What?
A woman who was missing for 3 weeks and then rescued from a Florida storm drain found herself in another underground tunnel system in Texas over the weekend, according to media reports.
Man, the mole people really don't like her. Or maybe they really like her. I don't know.
Lindsay Kennedy, 43 years old, climbed out of a 6-foot drain pipe.
46?
43 years old.
43? What's
Uh,
she doing in the storm drains being a 43-year-old grown woman?
Her mom told the station that she had been checked into a rehabilitation facility in Texas when she wandered off.
Of course she was on drugs. She's from Florida, after all.
I mean, she doesn't look like the kind of person that would eat a face off, but I mean, it is what it is.
It's just attributed to, like, being from Florida, though.
There's a
I'm
shot of
sure
her.
I'm sure Moist Critical would eat a face if he had been given the opportunity.
Possibly.
He is a Florida man, after all.
Can I share this from here? Hey, there we go. No, I can't do it from here. I'd have to do it differently. But it was up on screen. She looks like she would be Florida man's girlfriend.
That's his fourth wife.
Right. A bodybuilder who wed 2 sex dolls is now open to dating humans.
Got tired.
Now he's open to dating humans. He wasn't, just to be straight there. A Kazakhstani bodybuilder who wed his sex doll after a whirlwind romance is open to dating a human on one condition: they like his silicone soulmates as well.
I mean, that's not too much to ask, right?
I mean, poly is a big thing these days, right? It's everywhere,
I don't believe in it, but you float, you do you.
right? Whatever floats your boat or sinks it.
I mean, I believe in Pokemon, but
They're out there somewhere. They didn't just. All these critters did not just come from, imagination.
I mean, horses did, so if they can think up horses, then some guy could think up those.
One day we're gonna have a video of you seeing your first horse.
I mean, it would be groundbreaking since they don't exist. We have to get some scientists on the field for that. I'm looking at Snorlax right now. I think that, yeah, I think that Pokemon might have been created by a Florida man. He just went out, he was tripping on some acid and bath salts. He saw a really fat guy with no shirt asleep on the park bench, and he's like, Snorlax? And he just, like, pulls the flute out of his ass and starts playing it, and the guy wakes up and he's like, dude, what the fuck? And he walks off, and he's like, now I can go take Victory Road. He throws a mouse with a battery taped on it at a lizard that he set on fire. There you go, pocket monsters.
Pocket monsters. All created by some meth head in a tunnel.
Connects. It's a grander story.
What you been watching in anime?
Castlevania.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A little disappointed in this new season, but it's whatever.
Demon Slayer console game?
I never finished Demon Slayer, so
Really?
I didn't like it as much as everybody else.
I mean, I don't
It's
know.
okay
I thought
at
the
best.
story was really good. I really like the characters. Zenitsu mainly. I love the idea of him just falling asleep and going ham.
I don't know. I'm kind of getting tired of the anime cliches of like, this guy is like, he's the main guy, but like he's super weak. Uh-oh, he's actually overpowered.
Yeah.
And these are his badass friends.
One
That's
Punch
what I
Man.
like. Well, I like One Punch Man because it makes fun of the whole stereotype thing,
I hope that that's what they're trying to do with that. Like, because in a realistic fashion, I do think that Goku would slap the shit out of his ass.
No, he wouldn't.
They're destroyed, absolutely wrecked. Ultra Instinct kicks in, and every punch that he tries to throw misses.
Okay, if Goku can't defeat heart disease, how can he defeat One Punch Man?
What? Okay. I love you. Thank you, baby. Tristan just finished dinner.
But
Uh, he, he's transcended all of this.
in canon, he dies of heart disease.
They didn't have the stuff for it, okay? I bet that Saitama would die immediately to AIDS.
No, all he has to do is have his cells punch the AIDS. It's gone.
His cells
The
have.
man breathed outer space, dude. There was no air, but he was still breathing.
I'm done.
One Punch Man is like the better than everybody else.
Is it though? But like, is it really?
Is it or is he?
Shaman King. Did you ever watch it or read it?
Yeah, I loved it.
There's a new anime coming out.
I know.
They casted somebody.
If it's anything like the original, I'll hell watch it. I mean,
I loved it.
I had all the Shonen Jumps just to read Shaman King. I didn't give a shit about Naruto until Shaman King got like infinite hiatus, so I started reading Naruto.
It kind of got sideswiped in my opinion. Um, Shaman King. I feel like it got pushed to the side for a lot of other shit.
Well, I mean, the creator had an interview. Like, there's this YouTube channel that goes to mangakas and like interviews them 101 in like a real personal kind of setting, like not industrial or anything. Just like sits down and talks to him. And he was like, I don't remember the whole interview, but he was like talking about how he had a lot going on and how he couldn't keep up with the industry, and he really hated the industry because they're like, he felt like they were trying to kill him just to get a story out of him. And he's
Mm,
like, I'm trying my best, but like, I'm also trying to live. I'm a person.
right. I feel
But
that.
he just couldn't keep up with like the Naruto guys and Dragon Ball, of course.
Mm. Yeah, there's a
Because
lot
at that
going on.
time, Dragon Ball was still going on, you know?
Yeah, it was still kicking out. And you had other stuff flying up the things, One Piece, all this shit.
Now One Piece was starting, Bleach was starting.
Bleach.
You had the big three.
Oh, Bleach, man, that was an era, man. I got
I
my
loved
entire
Bleach.
school library to start getting manga in because of Bleach and other shit, and we got we ended up getting a copy of the Scanner Darkly's fucking uh, uh, graphic novel, and it had like titties and a bunch of drug use in it and shit. And
You
uh,
ever think about how we were technically in school at the same time?
ish.
I mean, I was in school. I was like in middle school when you were graduating.
Oh, that kind of school. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Thank you, baby love.
Because I remember in middle school we got what was it? Not the SAO thing, but the other thing, hack slash.
Hmm.
You don't know about hack slash?
Oh, dot hack.
Yeah, dot hack slash.
Dot hack GU. Yeah, I used to.
Yeah,
Dot hack used to be like everything I read.
yeah. We got our school to buy every single light novel of that, and then the actual manga and shit. And me and
It's
my friend Kevion stole all of them.
Dot hack is a really good one. We never had that at ours. We had like G and Angel, Oh My Goddess, Ranma One Half.
We
Uh,
had Chobits.
oh yeah, we had Chobits. We had all the Chobits. All that.
Itchy Strawberry or something like that. Strawberry Itchy or something.
I think I remember that one.
There's fruit baskets too.
Yeah, Fruits Basket. Yeah, everybody. There were so many shojos. Like it was like Shoujo Beat threw up in the library one day.
No. They never had Naruto or Bleach or anything like that though. Something somebody would actually want to read.
Right. Nothing like hardcore. Nothing like actiony.
It's funny how they wouldn't have the action, but I remember in Hack Slash, one of the books just had full frontal nudity. Just like, it was a light novel, so it was like, actual words as written out.
Yeah.
But they had pictures, and one of the pictures, like halfway through it, was just like a 12-year-old girl just naked. And I was like, what? Because I was like 12 too at the time, and I'm just like, the fuck is this?
I mean, right on the other side of that monitor right there, there's a copy of the first book of Dragon Ball, and you get to see Goku's tiny little pecker when he's a little boy.
I remember seeing that. I rented the movie from the, what's his dad's name? Bardock?
Yeah.
I rented the movie of him from Netflix when Netflix still had the DVDs they sent you in the mail. And I was watching on
Throwback.
the TV in the living room, and you could see Goku's penis when he was a baby. And Bardock was out there killing all Frieza's dudes, and he gets fucking destroyed by Frieza.
Wrecked.
Dude, they played like, what was the band? Like Funimation put a lot of weird American things into that movie.
Oh,
They're playing like
I haven't seen that movie in a
Papa
while.
Roach and stuff in there. When the fight scene, they took the Japanese song out and just put Papa Roach in there.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Hey, baby. Thank you.
How is it?
It's so good. It's delicious. A little bit of pepper would be good, but, you know.
I didn't salt it or pepper it.
Yeah. It's okay. I like it.
Although it's not.
Are you sure? You didn't have to, baby. Have you watched Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro?
Get out of there. Move.
Have you?
I know about it. Read some of it. Seen
Episode
some of it.
Episode 8 just came out.
Do mine?
Tristan, have you watched episode 8 of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro?
Has a lot of fucking salt.
I read all of it.
You have read all of it? Is it
Yeah,
on?
she was showing me when I was there.
Is it on Webtoons? What's it on?
A free anime, a free manga site.
Oh, what? We buy all of our media here.
Totally.
We don't use someone else's Plex server to watch everything. What's up, Justin?
I got $1 million idea for you right now.
What's that?
Alright, so, you know how people have those fat removal surgeries, right?
Yeah.
We go to that
Liposuction?
hospital. Yeah, we go to a hospital and just steal all the fat, okay? And then we turn the fat into soap, okay? And then we turn the soap, we sell the soap back to the ladies, and we use that money to buy a house on a street called Paper Street, okay? And then, listen, hear me out, okay? We start a cult where we fight each other.
Alright, look,
But
Tyler.
then it becomes more of a brotherhood type thing, where we take down the financial system to revert back to monkey.
Y'all, I'd like to introduce you to my co-host today, Tyler. Tyler.
Tyler Dirtson.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm already sleep deprived.
There you go. Is work
His
taking
name's
a lot out
Robert
of you?
Paulson. Yeah, tired of it all. Want to be a millionaire already.
My man's holding out for the AMC stonks.
I mean, I got some lottery tickets over here too. I had like $4 in my pocket, so why not? Cash money means nothing to me.
Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully, I hope you kick it up real high up with the AMC shit.
I mean, I'm gonna fund Catgirl research, so if anybody wants that, I'm not a financial advisor here, I'm just saying AMC would help me do that.
Jesus. Jujutsu Kaisen's manga circulation jumped 590%.
Yo, why you gotta put the Jews into this, Rick?
590% to 50 million copies since the anime debuted.
Yeah. I remember I read a little bit of it before it was an anime. It's pretty good. It didn't take them long at all to turn it into an anime though. It was like a matter of months.
It had hype before the anime online about the manga. I remember
Yeah, the
reading
manga
about
was pretty good.
it. The Demon Slayer console game added Murata as a playable character.
Not the guy from the train.
Hmm.
It's like I won't let anybody on this train die.
No, that's not Murata.
Oh. I don't know these characters.
uh, the top-selling manga in Japan by volume in 2021's first half, Demon Slayer's finale sold 4.98 million copies.
Where's One Piece on that list?
Uh, Oh, I don't see it anywhere. It's Demon Slayer is number 1. That's the finale. That's number 23. And then the side story sold at number 2 at 2.28 million copies. And then okay, never mind. One Piece is at number 5. One Piece number 98. But before it, or in third and fourth place, are Jujutsu Kaisen's number 14 and number 15.
That kind of sucks. One Piece has fallen a little bit. It used to be number 1 every single quarter. I mean, last thing I heard, there's only 30% of the story left anyways. So, they're getting close.
You want to know what's crazy, though?
What?
Another Demon Slayer is at number 7, and then from number 8 all the way to number 20, it's all the volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah. Well, when was this published? 2021, or those numbers?
May 23rd, 2021.
Okay, because when the
From
Demon
November
Slayer
23rd.
movie, when the Demon Slayer movie came out originally in Japan, the entire list was nothing but the Demon Slayers, like 23 to number 1 in
That's
every single spot.
wild.
Yeah. It basically made him a millionaire overnight.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the top 25 are Demon Slayer. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 are all Jujutsu Kaisen. One's Attack on Titans. 1 is One Piece. 1 is Spy Family. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't know what that is. And yeah, that's it. That's the top 25. Comprised of 5 different animes.
Well, I guess that means as long as you have a mediocre to pretty good story, you can become a great author.
um,
If
I
it's too good of a story, you'll just become a cult classic like Berserk.
I think if history has shown us anything, with 50 Shades of Grey and
Twilight.
Twilight, all that stuff, you ain't got to be a good writer to get famous.
SAO.
You just gotta appeal to a certain crowd that's big enough.
Oh my gosh, Ready Player One.
Oh my god.
Klein something. That book is one of the worst books I've read.
I read like 2 chapters in and I couldn't keep reading. It just bored me. Mama's here. She loves the Twilights.
I read the whole of like Ready Player One. There's like 2 chapters of him just explaining why God isn't real, and I'm like, why? What does this have to do with video games?
I don't know, man.
Like, I understand character development, but I don't need. It felt like more like the author's just explaining his point of view of something instead of, as a character, this is what I think, and this is what sets me apart from everybody else. Now he's just like, school sucks. I'll explain why, because the government doesn't give us enough money. And let me tell you why God isn't real while I'm at it. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Jesus.
I'm here to escape my problems, not enter new ones.
Oh, thank you, Mama. You didn't have to. That stuff was delicious. With some Velveeta chicken and rice, something or other.
What's the best book you've ever read?
I have to cut book down to or up to a series because I have a favorite book series, and it's the Demonata by Darren Shan. It's got a really, really, really complex, very good developing story over 10 250 to 350 page books. Like it's not hard to read. I think it's originally made for teens, but I mean the story's pretty. It's got some grotesque moments in it. Some very adult things happen in it. Uh, but yeah. Past that, if I were to pick one book out of all the books that I've read that I thought was just amazingly well written, Ender's Game, Orson Scott Card.
Yeah, the guy that hates gay people. I remember him.
Uh,
It's a good book. It's a good book.
Ender's Shadow, the book about Bean. That's a really good one. Um, that they're probably top tier like level books in my opinion. Like that writing is fantastic. What
See,
about you?
I just don't have a favorite book because if I'm reading like a novel or an actual like written out with words book, I find so much like wrong with it. Like I can just point out like everything I don't like about it. Like,
You're hypercritical.
but I'm not like that to other written mediums like comic books. I'll read the comic book. I'm like, that was the best comic book I've ever read. I'll read another one and I say the same thing. You know, it's like obviously I'll find ones that I don't like, but like I couldn't stand Ready Player One. Anything written by Hank Green is just too cliche or too like, oh look at me, I'm smart. You know, I
Fair enough.
just like it puts a sour taste in my mouth. Dune is a good series, but it's way too heady. It's full of too much jargon that doesn't get explained until you're halfway through, or you gotta reread a page like 4 or 5 times for you to ever understand what the hell he's trying to say, you know?
Right.
And like it's okay. Um, I've learned that I should never take any recommendation from Hideo Kojima because obviously he doesn't know what good literature is.
Damn.
Because I read a book that he recommended. He said this is what the future is or some shit. I read it and I was like, this book sucks.
Really? Was it that bad?
Yeah. It was just like very unrealistic and like I understand like it's fantasy or whatever. But I'm like, no character is just stupid. Like, I don't know. They just did things that was like really stupid and like it makes the characters seem really weak and then the very next second like the character would do something crazy. Like it was about robots, right?
Right.
And this one guy, he's like, I can't even pilot one of these things, and he gets his ass wrecked. And then the next second, he's like, I have the determination to take out this entire army, so he does
Hell
in a
yeah.
matter of pages. I'm like, what?
All right then. I'm okay with that. That sounds badass.
But it wasn't. And also, he gives people like names that are really stupid. Like there's some like rebellious group or something called the George Washingtonites, which is just a mouthful for a name.
George Washingtonites.
Yeah,
That's definitely a mouthful.
like if they're supposed to be super American, just call them like the Americans or something, you know? Because it's like takes place in a time when America doesn't exist anymore. Like America's been wiped out.
Right.
And so like just call them the Americans or something.
Do you know what the top selling book of all time is right now?
The Bible.
Okay. Top selling like nonfiction or fictional. Sorry.
Oh, you're getting me confused on what those words mean.
Right? I had to think about it for a second, and I have a degree that lets me teach
Fiction.
English.
Fiction is fake, right?
Right.
And non-fiction is true.
Right. And the highest grossing at approximately 120 million sales is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, I was about to say it has to be Harry Potter.
The Little Prince is the next one, French originally language. Next
I
is,
know that Common Sense is one of the highest grossing non-fictions, but that was also in 1775. I think the number was about 80 to 90% of every person in the United States, well, before it was the United States, owned a copy of common sense.
Do you know what Dream of the Red Chamber is?
9.
Some Chinese novel that sold over 100 million. The Hobbit comes in at number 4, somewhere in the 100 millions. And then they were gone. And then they were none, by Agatha Christie.
She's a famous author though. Anything by like
Didn't she do
her?
like novels like thrillers?
Yeah, I think some of her stuff's been turned into movies.
Hmm.
Like anything but like James Patterson, Stephen King, like they just become huge hits.
C.S. Lewis is dying down, man, at the 85 million mark.
Hey, you know where Agatha Christie is? Agatha Christie. Jane likes to read, and he just said Agatha Christie is the bright, boring shit.
What did she write? She wrote some of it.
Yeah.
Name something.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know anything she's written.
Catcher in the Rye. That's a really good book if you haven't read
Who
it.
wrote that?
J.D. Salinger.
Hmm.
65
You know a good book
million copies.
that like not a lot of people I think has read?
What's that?
Brand Express is really good.
Yeah, but that's super old. Like it's been done a lot.
What?
I was gonna say Tuck Everlasting. I read that book when I was like 6th grade.
They have
So
They have a movie for it.
yeah, I know. You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Where like they drink from the well and they become immortal, but like they've been in America for like 300 years.
Yeah.
I liked it as a kid. Yeah.
H.G. Wells' The Time Machine.
That's still up there?
No, I'm just saying that's one of my faves.
You know a book that I don't like, but I like what they're going for at least?
What's that?
The Fountainhead.
The Fountainhead.
You ever read that?
Mm-mm.
Basically, well, first of all, context about the author. She was like this Russian lady in like the 1940s or something. She grew up there. And so basically she grew up in communist Russia, the Soviet Union. And she defected and came to America, and she was like super into capitalism. She's like America #1, you know. So like she wrote a whole bunch of stuff on like why capitalism is really good and everything. So she wrote this book called The Fountainhead that was really popular. But like the book kind of doesn't make sense. It's like basically all the smart people in America leave and form their own country because America becomes too stupid to understand what to do. And like it kind of like it makes sense in certain places, but also it doesn't because like they leave calling card like the smart people start doing terrorist acts or whatever, and they leave calling cards for other smart people to see, and they tell them where to meet them, and they form their own country and stuff like that. And then happily ever after, they basically like nuke the rest of the world, and the only country is the smart people country
Oh
or
shit.
something like that. And I'm like, a lot of it didn't make sense. And it was obviously like some fantasy sex thing where like this one chick fucked like everybody.
What do you
Gets
think
really
about
confusing.
eugenics?
Uh, I don't like the idea.
Of breeding intelligence?
No, I don't like that.
Why?
Anybody can be intelligent. It's not based off of genes necessarily.
You think that anyone can learn to be intelligent?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It just has to be instilled at a young age.
You don't think we should try to breed out like disease and crippling factors out of lifestyle and stuff like that? Like, you know.
The moment you take hold of the gene pool, you start to destroy the good parts of it.
So you're saying like, you know, how a mutt like is like the most healthiest dog.
Yeah. Like if you try and make a pure breed, like pure breeds have so many problems. Like they die much faster than a regular animal would.
Never really thought about it like that.
Like if you get a purebred like German Shepherd, they get like stomach cancer. Like it's basically every single one of them will get like stomach cancer, intestinal problems. Their knees break down in like 2 years. You know, it's just terrible.
It doesn't sound like
But
a nice life.
no, it's like honestly trying to make like the perfect creature makes the weakest creature.
Hmm.
So I think
but the
that
most sought after creature. Isn't that strange?
yeah, well, it's because people like superficial things.
Even if they have them for a shorter period of time.
It makes them rare.
Hmm. And you can show somebody a picture that says, I had one of these one time.
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
I mean, if you think about it, like, look at the smartest people.
Okay.
They've come from the worst places. You know,
Elon Musk.
like he came from apartheid, South Africa. He left, so he left South Africa because he didn't want to be in the military without his will, against his will. You know, he was an illegal immigrant into the U.S.
Got his citizenship.
He did get a citizenship.
Right.
You know, he went to Canada first because it was easier to get to Canada.
Nothing wrong with that, eh?
Yeah, fuck Canadians, eh?
To all our Canadian viewers, I apologize.
And to our Canadian viewers, fuck you.
Super Troopers, man, the second one. That's why it wasn't as famous, because it had Canadian people in it, right?
Yeah, you mean America Junior though? I mean, that's all they are. America Junior, but worse.
They have 72 recognized genders in one of the territories.
You know, Justin Trudeau is Castro's son.
Fidel.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tinfoil hat time. Well, you know, Castro had a son, but he killed himself. And when he killed himself, he wrote a letter saying that Justin Trudeau is my brother. And the same when Justin Trudeau was born, his family was in the Caribbean in Cuba. And his dad was the prime minister. So,
I don't
communist
know.
America.
You're talking about some sketchy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you banned. I don't care.
Organism 46B.
Yes, the horse octopus.
Well, what? So you say it doesn't exist, but all the shit does.
Yeah.
You're saying that there's no octopus out there that can change its shape to a human and shoot projectile poison darts at 500 feet per second underwater.
Okay, all I'm saying is like an octopus has like 8 legs, right?
This one had like 11 or 12.
Okay, well an octopus has like 8 legs, right?
Giant
like
squid.
four of those tentacles are penises. Okay.
They tear
If
them
he's
off
got-
and throw them.
If he's got like 12 of them things, that means he's got to at least have like 6 penises.
He's got to have a lot of babies out there too.
What I'm saying is, personally, I don't like when my penis gets folded in half. So why would he want to fold his penis legs in half to make a human?
True. Their penis legs don't have the same material as we do, though. They literally rip them bitches off to fuck.
Okay, but where is that written?
Huh? What'd you say?
Where is that written?
That octopuses rip their legs off to fuck?
No, that they're not made of the same material as us.
I mean, I wouldn't assume that they are.
I don't know. There's 2 different kinds of cells. Plant cells and animal cells.
Mitochondria?
House of the cell.
Okay.
Maybe he's got some cytoplasm in there or some shit. I don't know.
Jesus. I don't know, man. I don't even know what
Rick, if I injected you with cytoplasm, would you turn green or would you turn into Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5?
I would turn into Poison Ivy.
But Quiet is much hotter.
But
She also
Poison Ivy's
sings.
a redhead.
But Quiet's a brunette that sings with her titties hanging out. And she's a sniper.
Fair enough.
Guns. America. Patriotic.
Speaking of guns in America, wasn't there another big mass shooting?
Yeah.
How many
Probably.
people died?
I don't want to sound apathetic about it, but I don't know.
It's March 20 or May 24th. Mass shooting.
I
12.
think it was 16. It was like 12 or 16.
Video showing crowd scrambling for cover amid mass shooters at Florida Banquet Hall. Violent Memorial Day weekend shootings erupt in New York, Miami, and more. Jesus. Michael Strahan, do not start talking. Thank God you're muted. Gun violence in the U.S. is surging. So far, 8,100 people in the United States have died from gun violence in 2021, as of Sunday.
Rick,
What?
I think I'm going to call it right now.
Are you?
2028.
What?
2028 is going to be a next major war.
Major war?
Yeah. That's how I see it. How things happen.
You think
Deterioration of America.
we're on that trend now?
We're on the war path. That's what I feel like. 2028. The anniversary of the fourth turning. That's when things would end. Then the next revolution would take place.
The SEC did tell Tesla twice that Elon Musk's tweets violated court orders requiring pre-approval from company lawyers.
That is disgusting. How can they even say something like that?
Especially
It's
after all
Elon
the
Musk.
other shit that they let go across fucking Twitter.
It's Elon Musk. He's an American citizen. He has the right to freedom of speech.
Yes, sir. Freedom. If Twitter ain't banning him for it, then, you know. 2018 settlement between Musk, Tesla, and SEC required Tesla lawyers to pre-approve tweets by Musk about the business. Musk's tweet about Tesla's solar roof production and stock price violated that order, the SEC reportedly told the company. Do you think that Musk is playing with too much fire right now?
I don't pay attention to his tweets like that, so I think that this is a non-issue, you know? Like, it shouldn't be an issue. Like, what's the problem? It's
Fair.
just a guy talking, you know? It's just another American dude shooting the shit on Twitter, saying a bunch of dumb stuff.
Just a dude being a dude disguised as another dude.
Yeah. Playing the dude.
So what are our what's our memes of the week? You got any cool memes? Anything I should look up?
I haven't looked anything up.
My man said he didn't look at any memes.
I've been trying to sleep all day. I didn't get to sleep at all last night.
Well, I'm glad you got some rest, because you're gonna need
Yeah.
it. Because we're gonna be nightly at 9, except for not tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Joys with the Boys.
Yeah.
6:30.
They said 8 o'clock.
Did we? Oh yeah, 8 o'clock. That's right. We're changing it to 8 o'clock. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. We are changing it to 8 o'clock, so Tristan can be a part of the Joys with the Boys. She wants to get in and talk about anime and stuff like that with us while we be dumb and stupid.
Yep.
What the fuck was that sound?
My lips on the microphone. See, it's worse because I can see your face doing it. You can't see mine.
Yeah, you're right. It is worse.
No! Rick!
Where did I go?
You exited me out of full screen.
I controlled your computer. I have this badass app now where I don't have to remote into any of my computers. I can just add them to a thing on my computer and use my mouse and keyboard on all of them.
Okay, tech support. Just give me your information and I'll take over your computer. Okay, you see this? Run system 64-bit. You do not need this. Delete this. Breaks your computer.
Like currently I can just swipe over like I have my laptop sitting over here, and I can just swipe my mouse from my computers here over to that, and it's not remoted in or anything. It's just a part of a system, and I can type on it wherever I click. It's pretty cool.
Rick, I imagine you using all 7 of your screens at once, like just pushing your mouse all the way from the left screen all the way to the right, just being like some anime like hacker hero guy going click 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 click. I'm in.
I can't wait till I
It's like
can,
high
just touch
intense
all of my
music.
computers and like move shit around like Tony Stark.
You're just listening to a Darude Sandstorm nonstop loop.
Nah,
That and
man,
Crazy Frog.
Window Licker by the Aphex Twins.
I just imagine totally licking a window. I'm sure you would do it.
I've actually seen him lick a window before. At his Nana's house, there's a they have a glass window, one of those storm doors before the actual
Yeah.
door, and it was just there. And I watched him one time just walk straight up to it and go, and I was like, "Did that taste good?" He said,
Am I missing out on something?
He was like, "It was cold."
If it's cold,
He
it's
said,
ice cream.
"It was cold." Um, but yeah, man. So, coronavirus isn't a thing. We can just lick windows now.
That's how you become immune.
Yeah, man. We've been drinking that Mississippi water, man. We don't get COVID around here.
Raymond water's brown, and I've been drinking that basically my whole life. If I haven't died yet, dear God.
Man, I don't know. When do you think all the COVID shit's finally gonna be lifted up?
When Biden's no longer in office.
You think they'll run it the entire time?
Yeah.
Play that fucking card?
Pandemics usually last 5 years.
Tragic. You think they're gonna make it to where everybody has to show their vaccination cards to get anywhere?
He wants to. Since when did this become political?
Oh,
Why are we talking about politics?
I'm just curious about how you feel about or how you think the future is gonna go.
Yeah. I
Because
thought we agreed not to talk about politics, though.
yeah, but we also agreed that we don't give a shit.
I mean,
This
I've
isn't
always
really-
felt like this. This was for the sake of the protection of your YouTube channel, but
Yeah, who gives a shit, man? But I am curious, because already in New York, California, they're talking about kids aren't gonna be able to go to school. You ain't gonna be able to go to college if you ain't got your vaccine. You already aren't gonna be able to fly. Probably travel on trains, all sorts of shit. And in retrospect, I mean, the severity of what what they're being like this over just isn't there. No pandemic has ever caused us to do something like this, and
Yeah.
all the other pandemics have been far more threatening to the human race.
if we're gonna get a little political right here, I do want to say one thing. How is it an issue that we need to have voter ID, but it's not an issue that we're going to try and accept pandemic, vaccination IDs?
Agreed. I don't understand why that's the thing. Why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the voter ID, man?
Isn't it more difficult to get a vaccine than it is to get your driver's license?
It is. It is. But I did see walking into Kroger or Walmart, one of them. You can just walk in now and get your vaccine there. So.
And I walked into the DMV and waited in line for 5 minutes to get my license.
And people always complain about the DMV, but I've never had a really bad incident at the DMV. Tully, what is all that banging around? I'm just jumping, he said.
He's just getting that energy out.
He is. I told him he could stay up a little late today.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Gets to watch that Adult Swim.
No, sir. No cable in that bedroom. He already gets in trouble for watching Among Us videos where people are getting slaughtered.
I mean, it's cartoon violence.
We've been trying to work on the media and stuff that he watch. More Kurtzgezat and more stuff like that. But
Dude Perfect.
he loves the Dude Perfect stuff. But I don't know. We have a workbook he's gonna work on every week, like during the week, like he's doing schoolwork, and we're pretty excited about that. He's been working on that every day for an hour.
Teach him a new language.
Teach him a new language.
Yeah.
That's a little bit tougher.
Let me teach him German so we can communicate and you won't know what we're saying.
His mom was born in Würzburg,
Yeah, I know.
Germany, so that'd be cool.
All three of us can communicate to each other without your knowledge.
That'd be dope.
Ah,
I
wie
don't,
geht's, Tolly?
I don't know how much she knows on the German side. I know she was trying to learn it for a little bit. I don't know if she, continued on with that or not. But I think that'd be cool if he learned another language. I don't know. Arby's is pretty cool though.
I was about to say it. I don't know.
Oh shit.
It's called Brother Sister. It's about a brother and a sister. And they fuck.
Oh Jesus. Step bro, no. Well, I think I want to call it a quits on that, man. I think we had a decent little show here. Appreciate
You're gonna
everybody
end
that
it
came
when
by.
my last thing said that brother and sister.
And when they skip to the end of the video, all they're gonna hear is brother sister, and they're gonna want to watch the rest of it.
And then I chased him into the woods, and we just kept going. I was like, "Squirrely Dan, you hit that ramp."
But yeah, man, I think it's a good spot. Tomorrow will be a little bit more organized with the Joys of the Boys stream. We got some topics we can talk about, man. We'll have some fun. Maybe
Yeah.
take a look at a couple of videos. Talk about
Maybe
some
I
music.
won't be suffering.
Hopefully not. But it's been fun. It's I Make Dead People. This is Rick. That's Ross. Tell them where you're at.
I'm in my house, but you can find me at SGPK Someone on YouTube.
All right, man. It's been real. I Make Dead People on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. Facebook is I Make Dead People Gaming. I know there's 3s in there and it's annoying, but you get used to it. Just copy it to a notepad somewhere.
Dedicate that to your memory and mind.
That's right. IMAK3
Make that become your
D3D
mantra.
P3PL. I don't want to change it. It's on everything. Don't make me do it. But yeah, love you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Appreciate y'all coming by. Good night. It's been fantastic.
Kiss them good night.